welcome to Coolbase TV. Well guys, the question in this video that we'll be discussing is to get to know, is the police losing their battle against the Operation Dudula? That is a question that we would like to discuss with you in this video. Are the police losing the battle against Operation Dudula from saving people around? Well guys, first of all, the police have lost the trust from the community, and it will take the police a very uh, hard work in order for them to regain that trust from the communities that they had lost. A lot of things have been happening around the country, and yet it's supposed to be police's responsibility to make sure that everyone are well protected and with their own belonging. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Right now, we are talking about the Operation Dudula, which they have done something very impressive, because I know people like to talk negative about Operation Dudula. People like to say that Operation Dudula is all about attacking foreigner or trying to aggress people with their belonging, which is false. Of course, they have the good reasons why they had to try to protect the South African citizen from all these negative activities that we are seeing all over around the world, the country. But today, I had to break to you that, Operation Dudula, they had done something which is very, very impressive, because judging from what had happened recently in the Durban looting, whereby all the shop and business around the country, people, they were busy looting and try to steal from the belonging from the shop and the mall. But this time, they had to come and find a strong opposition side of Operation Dudula, who stood up, guys. The Operation Dudula, they decided to protect it mall and people belongings that they're supposed to be looted by a group of bunch of people, I mean, who supposed to come and steal from these people. As you all know, the price of petrol have risen. Since the price of petrol had increased, it also increased the price of food in the market. A lot of things have been, the price have been up. And now there has this we call a group of people, of course we're talking about politicians, who had stood together and they want to protest against this price increasing of food and cooking oil in the market. So they raise up what they call a national shutdown, and they had planned for them to strike today. So as they were planning, there were some negative rumors which were circulating that people, they were planning to go ahead and start looting from the mall. And they said this time they'll have to steal everything that they'll have to find anyway in any shop or any mall. From that reason, the Operation Dudula, they had have an idea to know that, okay, these people last time they had done so, and the police failed to protect people. Because if you see, last time when these people, they were busy looting around the country, the police was always arriving in delay. Even when the police arrive, they were not doing much. They will just stand and people will have to loot and steal everything and go away. So the Operation Dudula, they had decided to at least try to defend some of mall around the country. Of course, I'm talking for like in Soweto, Mapono Mall have been protected, and they've been up the whole night trying to protect this mall from being looting from this group of people. Also in Root Potter, there is also other group of Operation Dudula which had gathered, and they've been sleeping outside so that no one must not come and try to steal from the mall. That at least is something we should also try to encourage them from our side, because it's something that most of people, they don't really see about the Operation Dudula. Instead, people only see the negative side of Operation Dudula. But come to think of what we are here, guys. This is supposed to be the job of the police. Unfortunately, the police failing our people. The police, they are not doing the job in the way that they're supposed to do it. The police, instead, they are involved in corruptions and other illegal activities that is not benefiting South Africans. And seeing people like who are doing part of Operation Dudula with legs, obviously, if they had to take that kind of a decision, it's because they have fed up and they could not take it anymore. They have understood that if we have to sit down and wait for politicians to tell us what to do, if we have to sit down and wait for police to come and rescue us from the danger that we're facing as a society, there won't be any solution. And it is for that reason, them as individuals, they have to stand and come forward and come up with a solution which will have to protect them against all these kind of activities that they're doing. So that is one thing that these people of Operation Dudulas, they have done, and they are making sure that everyone who's busy trying to say negative things about them, they should not have that opportunity, because they had to knock them out from the activities or actions that they have to take forward. So that is something we really do appreciate from their side. And as we saw, the minister Becky Taylor was busy raising up a point recently in one of a media that he spoke on the press. He was kind of like saying that, you know, all the job he can't rely on the police, because the police need the service of the population or the communities, because the police sometimes they can rely on the cameras which are on the street, but yet it's not enough for him or for the police to go and find all the criminal or things that are happening on the street. But if do we have to rely on the community can be able to be the first eyewitness to see which directions, if for example, if there's a crime which is being committed, if there's a community eyewitness, they will be able to even direct the police like, okay, this is what happened and they took this direction. So if you guys, you jump and stand in front of them by this point of by this sector of the road, you might end up arresting this criminal. So Becky Taylor had raised up a very interesting point, and I believe one thing he forget to acknowledge is people of Operation Dudula, because they are actually doing also the same thing that the police have been complaining or asking from the community about. So that is something that we should really do appreciate from these people. And when I come across this news, I was like, no, I can't just keep it for myself. Let me share it with my flocks so that we can get to be in the same page, as we always keep you update with our analytics. So I hope you have learned something about these videos, and it is very encouraging that we see this kind of the action from the Operation Dudulas, instead of doing things that people will keep on bad mouthing about them, but at least they're doing something which is to protect our people with their belonging. So very soon we'll come back again and tell you about what is happening in the parliament. There's some dramas which are happening there, but we actually gonna come back to you again very soon with that. Thank you so much for watching. For now, be good, be kind, have respect for everyone in order for you to be respected. I'll see you again very soon. Ciao, ciao.